Hey, what's going on, Aaron here? Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out the Waveful app, and maybe you're wondering, can you really start making money by creating a community with Waveful? Let's check it all out. Let's find out how much money you can really make. Is this a good way for you to start generating income online? Okay. Now, Waveful is a cool little app that you can download from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. All right. It's a global app. It's pretty new. There are a few million people that are on the app right now. And essentially what it's going to teach you how to do is it allows you to become a creator, to build a community on the app, meet new people, create new fans, create challenges and things like that, and build a community, and at the same time make a little bit of money. All right, so let's find out how this really works and whether this is worth your time. All right, so whether you decide to download this from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, it doesn't really matter. It kind of looks like this. All right, so once you download the actual app, you're going to be forced to, first of all, create a post, just so that you understand that. Right now, once you create a post, it's very easy to do that. The next thing that you need to do is you need to join a community. All right, so what you can do is you can go and search for communities, which they call islands, right? And the easiest way to do it, and they have a bit of a glitch, which is a bit weird, is that you can't just go straight in and search for an island. Unfortunately, the way that they want you to do it is you have to go and look for accounts, and then you go through an account user to see what they have liked and what islands they have created, and then you kind of find it that way, which unfortunately is not the most efficient way. I think this is a little bit of a glitch which they need to fix. It's a very slow way to find different islands because you don't know what user has created what in which topic, so it becomes a little bit more difficult. Okay, but that's a way, just in case you download it and you can't find islands, you go through the accounts first and find out what accounts or what islands these people have created or liked, and then you can find the islands that way. Now, the thing that you need to do here is you need to get something called super likes. All right, this is how you make money with Waveful. All right, and a super like is essentially a like that you give somebody because you've paid for it. And that's the thing, a lot of people think that you can just jump onto Waveful and just play with it for a little bit and all of a sudden start making money. That's not the case. All right, just like a lot of things that are legitimate online, it's going to require you to put in a little bit of effort. All right, so you have to come in here, you have to spend a little bit of time every single day, you have to chip away at it, you have to join quite a lot of communities, a lot of islands, and then you have to give away super likes and also get super likes. All right, now the way that you do that is by basically adding value. Okay, so you join these communities and you add a lot of value, and if somebody likes the value that you posted, they may give you a super like. All right, now how do you give away super likes? Well, first of all, you have to purchase them. All right, so that's the first thing you have to understand. In order for you to get to give away a super like, you have to first buy a super like from their store. It's going to cost a little bit of money. All right, so just understand that you have to spend a little bit in order to make more in the long term. But first of all, you have to buy a package of super likes, and they've got all the prices on there. It's not too expensive, but just understand that you have to spend a little bit of money, and you have to add value to the communities, the islands that you join. All right, now there are a few ways that you can become a creator and start making money yourself. All right, first of all, you have to either get 30 super likes, which is going to take a little bit of time to get a super like, right? You have to get 30, or you can invite 10 new people to the platform, and when you get 10 people that you've referred to the platform, you're allowed to become a creator who can then create an island. And once you've created an island, a community, you can start to get people in your community, and people can come in there, they can post content, and they can get you super likes and stuff like that. And that's how this is how they're kind of driving the community, the app, because it's pretty new right now, right? So it's going to take a little bit of time. Right? And this is also the reason why you see a lot of people promoting Waveful, because remember, there's two ways that you can do this. You can either invite new people, which is actually the easier way to become a creator and create your own island, or you need to get 30 super likes, which is pretty hard. All right, especially if you're brand new. That's why you see a lot of people talking about it and saying how you can make money easily and things like that. So again, it's not entirely accurate, because it does take effort, it does take work for you to make money on this platform, and it's pretty slow. It's not going to be the fastest thing out there. All right, so yes, it is a pretty cool platform, and yes, you can create communities and things like that, but in order for you to start making money, it's going to take a bit of time, because you have to either invite 10 new people or you have to get 30 super likes, right? And that's not the easiest thing to do. Okay, so the question is is this a cool platform? How much money can you really make? And is this a way for you to make money? Well, it really depends on how much money you want to make. All right, the creators on here that are doing well, these are people that have been on the platform, right from the beginning. They've got some sort of, following already, and they've invited a lot of people. So they're making, okay money. They're making probably about a few $100s a month. All right. So they're not making life-changing income. They're not, making full-time income, nothing like that. Maybe in the future they will if this platform continues to do well. But I think that the big creators that have a following already and they're inviting their people to come on here, these are the people that already have communities. They invited at least 10 people, and they're getting super likes on their platform. But as a brand new person, please understand that this is not a get rich quick thing at all right? This is going to require a lot of work. You have to chip away at this over a long period of time, and you don't really make that much money from the super likes. Okay, so even if you are a big creator, a few $100s a month, it's not life changing. But if you already have that following and you want to build and become a creator on this platform, then it may be a way for you to build a little bit of extra bonus income, just so that you understand, right? So they're going to share some revenue with you based on the activities that you create. So if you help Waveful to grow their platform, you become a creator, you get people to post content, you get these super likes, they're going to reward you with a little bit of money. But just be careful, because don't believe all the videos that you are watching about Waveful, because some of them are exaggerating how much money you can really make and how easy it is to grow, because they're trying to get people to join the platform so that they can become a creator. Okay, so as long as you know that, then at least you have eyes wide open and you can understand exactly what this opportunity is and what it's not. All right, so if you want to check them out, you can just go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and download the Waveful app, and you can check it out and hopefully build a community, start being a part of this, buy some super likes and give them away as well, or you can start inviting people to the platform if you would like. All right, hope you enjoyed this coverage of the Waveful app. And if you want to check it out, you can just Google Waveful and join it there, right? Now, if this is the first time that you are watching one of my videos, what I do is I review all sorts of different strategies to make money on the internet, all right? I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some are better, and some are not so good, and some are really great. It just really depends, right? And out of all of the different strategies that I've tested online to make money, there's one strategy that I used to completely change my life. I used it to make hundreds of thousands of dollars online, and I used it to quit my full-time job. So if you would like to check out that strategy and you're serious about taking action and making the internet a place for you to change your life, I actually reveal step-by-step how I did this. If you decide to click on the link right below this video, there is a training that shows you exactly how I use this strategy to change my life, and maybe it might just change yours as well. All right, if you want to check that out, click the link below. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you on the next review on this channel. See you soon.